Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.
Fingerprints on the glass, rolling through the past. You watched me go through the golden snow. Take me out of here, back through the fear. Pavement in a line, burning buildings a sign. So now stay, how do we repay? It's the possibility, oh Anne-Marie. Collarbones of pain, hungry in the grain. Where are you in life? Does this feel right? Seek the feeling now. Well, I don't know how. Fall back into your eyes. There you'll find reprise. So now stay. How do we repay? It's the possibility. Oh, Anne-Marie. Oh, Anne-Marie. So now stay. How do we repay? It's the possibility. Oh, Anne-Marie. Oh, Anne-Marie. Oh, Anne-Marie.
My name's Eli Gardiner. I'm a songwriter, first and foremost, and that can lead into different genres. Sometimes it's folk, sometimes it's Americana, sometimes it's rock and roll. Yeah, I started songwriting before actually I knew how to play guitar. I started playing guitar because I wanted to put music to the songs I was writing. And that was at the end of high school. And it was a long process from there into performing and into being able to play songs in front of people. But my initial thing was I wanted to be a songwriter. I liked music like Van Morrison, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. I love that kind of music. And I wanted to write my own songs. And so I started just writing lyrics. And my dad was a classical guitarist. And initially when I was 12 years old, I wanted to play guitar before I wrote songs. And he started to teach me all the proper form and how to write music. And I wanted nothing to do with that. It was too formal. I'm more of a hands-on person. And so a few years went by, and then near the end of high school, I was like, I want to learn to play guitar again. And so he just gave me a chord book. I started learning some basic chords, and from there, started putting those chords to the lyrics I was writing.
street's on fire, I'm on the other side. I woke up today, but my head won't let me hide. My phone is dead, the dead won't take my call. You can find me in a dark room, staring at the wall. How long can you work just to be let down? How long can you dig when there's nothing to be found? Where's the difference of the humanity? Is this a part of me or a memory? So dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. She fought the past till it let go and lost its will. Now she has clear eyes, her soul is standing still. You don't know where you're going until you arrive. Like a greyhound headed north on 35. The windows are open but my eyes are still closed. It's a magic trick, learning to let go. So crack me open, take all those inside sparks. Tiny details, frozen bones, and broken hearts. So dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Dear sun, shine on me. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go.
I would say, for anyone that has done meditation or any type of work or play where they're in the moment, that's what being in the song is like. So in a way, it can be a meditation where you're not thinking, you're in whatever, the music is flowing through you, and it's really a non-thought process where you can't, if you're recognizing you're in it, you're not in it. And sometimes I think that's why performers close their eyes, is to try to get into that and shut out the outside world and zone in to that meditative place. Recently, I played a house show in St. Paul, and I remember kind of looking up at one point and a woman kind of with her eyes closed, kind of in the music. Those type of things are nice indicators that you're doing the right thing.
something, the ego we feed. Hourly rotation on a conveyor belt of need. Molded and shaped, perception it shifts. Living our lives to the story it flips. Enemies come and they go. Don't look any further, they'll let you know. But in the distance lies the peace, and all our lives lived in retreat. Placed in your mind, it'll be so. A place to lay your head, it'll grow. In the way, the days will come. Well, they don't know, they will run. Vote for human rights, not humanity scared. Two sides of a coin and ill prepared. But the blood spilled is not fake.
So this song is called Blood, and it's about my brothers, and it's about growing up in Michigan. And it's a kind of a hard look at what they went through. Both my brothers were addicts, and I lost one of my brothers to drug addiction. And it's about a key moment in our life around Christmas time when it was a really bad, it was a really tough time for my family. And it's about looking at that moment, but through the eyes of his daughters. And how, really just how my family's found hope through their young eyes and through their young experiences.
We were riding down the road, I was just 15. On a summer night in Michigan, bugs through the rib screen. I could see it in their limbs, the wildness of youth. I was the oldest of the three. It's not something that I choose. It's not something that I choose. It's the blood in the water, a hurt you don't know. In the eyes of his daughters, may they reap what they sow. Well, I saw him in the room, didn't recognize his face. With those cutting and curved words, tried to put him in his place. On a Christmas day he went away after putting a hole in the wall. With my weight on top of him, he continued to fall. He continued to fall. It's the blood in the water, a hurt you don't know. In the eyes of his daughters, may they reap what they sow. I was driving down the road, I just turned 35. And the snow on the windshield, I'm just trying to stay alive. All those years go by and turn on a dime. I just want to pick up the phone to hear you one more time, to hear you one last time. It's the blood in the water, a hurt you don't know. In the eyes of his daughters, may they reap what they sow. It's the blood in the water, hurt you don't know. In the eyes of his daughters, may they reap what they sow.
So I used to be kind of frustrated with the songwriting process where I would try too hard, or I would have an idea too specific and I try to write exactly to that idea. And I've learned kind of the hard way, I'm not that kind of songwriter. I can't write a song exactly on a topic. And also, I don't really like those type of songs that are, there's nothing left in the imagination. Or it's like, I got a truck and a dog and that's all the song is about. I like stuff where it's like, oh, you hear it and then you actually, it takes a little bit of time for it to sink in. And actually I have a song I'm playing today that's initially about that. I was writing about that process in a song. And the opening lyric is, my favorite albums I don't always like in the start. Because I think those things that where it's just, there's no depth to them. I think initially people can like them and catch on to like something catchy, something they can sing along to, but to have something that stays with you, I don't think on the initial listen that's always easy to grab onto. So I think those are the type of songs I seek to write and the things that I like to listen to personally.
Favorite albums I don't like in the start. You told me lately that's your favorite part, but I'm not sleeping. I don't remember my dreams. You gotta search blindly to know what it means. 'Cause it's all the same, but different each time. The moon's a sliver of our satisfied mind. I remember thinking, scared and letting it go. Ink to the paper, I don't wanna try, I wanna know. But all that sparkles is not a Gibson Les Paul, but your breath is ragged. If you jump, you may fall. 'Cause it's all the same, different each time. The moon's a sliver of our satisfied mind. It's all the same, different each time. The moon's a sliver of our satisfied mind. On the trees and the smell of the pine conjured up feelings and brought me back in time to when I was a kid, with socks to my knees, and the wind would talk to me through the trees. She was in the backpack on his back as we marched forward across the railroad track. Our red bandanas shone in the sun, and we felt the midnight coming on the run. So when the orange and the violets are in the sky, when the seasons have changed and gone by, hill in the trees and the two-track, when we climbed Old Hog's Back, when we climbed Old Hog's Back. Oh, we got to the top, we could see the lake. The reds of the trees, they left a heartache. Lying down and looking over the edge, flashback to pictures, what was said. 'Cause when I drive that road, when I see the sign, I'm right back there, left to define. When life was in color, yeah, white and black. When we climbed Old Hog's Back. When we climbed Old Hog's Back. When the orange and the violets are in the sky, when the seasons are changed and gone by, the hill and the trees and the two-track, when we climbed Old Hog's Back, when we climbed Old Hog's Back.
Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.